What's up? What's up? It's Joby the One here on a brand new season, brand new episode of Barely Awake and Highly Baked, hosted by yours truly, Joby the One. How you doing? Hope everyone's doing good out there. This season's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna still have the questions and interviews for dream chasers, people who have goals and passions in life. But I'm gonna throw a little bit of my own twist because this whole channel is based upon motivation. It's based upon creativity. It's based upon dream chasing. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of me in this. Basically, I'm gonna talk about what motivates me throughout the week, what goals I'm doing, what passion projects I'm starting, maybe some stuff that interests me this week or stuff like that. I'm basically going to throw just a little bit of me into this, not only about certain people out there chasing their dreams. So let's start it. All right. Well, as I said, I'm Joby the One, and this is my podcast I started, one of my baby projects because I came up with the title. I basically created the whole season, had the whole production. It was all me. It was just all me. So welcome again. I'm Joby the One, like I just said. I want to talk about motivation, what motivates me this week. And it's something I've heard on a podcast a couple weeks ago that has been resonating with me, and it's finding my real voice. And I know that kind of sounds silly because I'm speaking with you right now and I'm using a voice, but isn't my real voice. I don't know. Which made me think about like my voice has been changed throughout my life, my story, by everybody who's told me to quiet down whenever somebody's gave me a compliment. It's changed the way my voice is projected, the way I even say excuse me, trying to get somebody's attention, or like if I'm trying to interject in a conversation to do something that may be more important than what they're speaking with. My voice, the way it's projected, is changes basically throughout my life. And I'm trying to do more digging into my real voice and also my why for this channel and just life in general. What I would say is my why is like my reasoning. Why am I doing this? And I know I set a why when I first started the Joby the One channel, and it was basically to motivate people to create, motivate people to set goals, try to accomplish them, follow their passions. Because at the start of my whole creation, I was in a very dark place. My mom, my best friend, had passed away, and it felt like I lost just the big chunk of my life, my personality. Because, like I said, she was my best friend too, which may be bad and maybe the right way to go. I don't know, but that's just how it was. We were buddies. We would share memories, share stuff with each other, which so it was a deep part of my life that was taken out. And one of the things we shared a lot was passions. My mom wanted to basically go out into the world and make it better than the world that she was introduced to. And she wanted to do like missionary work. She wanted to go help out in food kitchens. She was always going out and speaking to homeless people because she had been there, and she was helping them out a lot. Like she would take them to the doctor, she would take them to go get food, she would take them to church, just stuff like that. She was doing her passions. And so one of the things that I would always talk to about, like I wanted to travel, I wanted to be creative, and I wasn't doing it, which that was my own fault. I should have been doing it the whole time because it was this easy. It was easy as picking up a camera and creating. It was easy as picking up pencils and drawing. It was easy as imagining and making it come true. And so on 2020, when she passed away, I had got small inheritance because we are rich by no means, and I mean small. And so I thought, what can I use this with to invest in my dreams? So I bought my first Canon Rebel T7, and I started making travel videos. If you go back, it was like Frontier City, which is a local theme park to Oklahoma. It was going to Branson's and Wichita, Kansas, places that are not far from my location to make travel videos like my inspiration Carpetbagger. If you ever go check him out, he has an awesome channel. He basically goes to all roadside attractions, museums, just cool stuff that I'm interested in, and he records and documents it. He's awesome work. But that's what I wanted to start out doing, so I did that. And then I thought this is expensive. I'm not gonna be able to travel like Carpetbagger, so I need to figure out what's another thing I want to do. And it was horror movies, and I started with The Guilty. And I haven't necessarily defined what The Guilty is because I don't know if The Guilty has a definition, but it's a horror series so far that is directed by these legions of ghosts, basically called the Guilty, who will get into a certain person's head, like my Mr. Friendly character, which would be, pardon the knife stuck in his head, but that would be this mask right here, my Mr. Friendly character. This is my first project. If you've seen him early on, it had like just a kind of a cheaper Halloween mask that would just go over your face with a little string, and it has evolved into this, which I love both of them. I still have the old one, but I'm using it for a scarecrow project I haven't started yet. But anyways, yes, the Guilty basically get into these people's heads. They kind of haunt them, take them over, and like as a Mr. Friendly, they direct him the kills that they want basically performed. Now, in the with Mr. Friendly, we don't know if those spirits are real or if it's just he's got something wrong in his noggin. We haven't got there yet, but yes, that was one of the projects I started once I couldn't afford to go traveling. I started my horror project, which now has gotten crazy and now is even expanding into comic book stuff, which now also working on the Gotham 46 series, which is another series that I got going on where all the heroes we know got in a big war in 2046 and virtually none of them are in existence or they're hiding still. So new heroes and villains are now coming out of the woodwork to fill the gap. Mr. Friendly is going to be one of them. Even I'm going to incorporate Ghostface into this. I got a whole bunch. I want to do the Riddler, like the Riddler's son, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't want to give too much away, also, but another project I got going on. So yeah, from that depression, I have definitely gained drive because I now I feel like if I'm not doing something, that depression will creep up. So it's nonstop fighting it with creativity, but also I've incorporated two new things this year I want to share with you. I've incorporated, let me grab this real quick, journaling. This has multiple years. I kind of stopped. I think this may have 3 years in it so far. I'm going to finish it definitely before the summer of this year. But yes, that is something I started journaling, which helps me get these out, which is whether it's like frustrations with my job, coworkers, frustrations with creativity, finding people to be creative with. I just write it all down and, give it. And then hopefully something will come of it if I just keep wrestling with it in my head. Uh, anyways, yes, journaling has like been a counselor to me, has helped tremendously with growth. And also the gym. I started the gym again and it's been kicking my behind. I stopped for a whole year. So now I'm going back. I've lost 30 pounds since going. I was 205 is what started this whole gym experience. 205 pounds. And I was watching the UFC and I seen Alex Pereira and I thought, I don't look like that. He's 205 pounds and I don't look like that. So I shouldn't be 205 pounds. So I started thinking like I need to go to the gym, and I also started eating better. I've cutting a lot of sodium out of my diet, a lot of sweets out of my diets, and second meals. I was big into all those munchies, especially since I'm a cannabis intaker. You know how the munchies hit. Now it's kind of another mental battle where uh, get high, get the munchies, and I just tell myself no. But yes, the gym has definitely given me another goal to obtain, which is reaching my high school weight and it has given me like I want to get physically better in shape for my Mr. Friendly characters and all that kind of stuff. I want to do my passion projects justice on top of also getting better with editing and the creative stuff. But yeah, those are two new things. I know that was just a whole bunch of stuff that's thrown at you, but it's my podcast. If you don't like it, create your own podcast, and you can say whatever you want the way you want. So I've named my some of the stuff that motivated me, how I got here. I know I just threw it all out at once, but I think that's how first episodes are. Current projects I've named. I've got a list of stuff. I got a roadmap to 2025. This is a list of stuff I want to do. It's not like the complete everything I want to do because I want to be able to add more. But I got quite the list here of stuff to do. Like make 6 Gotham 46 videos. I've already made 20 pro wrestling highlight videos. I'm working on 4 haunted Route 66 stories, but in total, I want to make 13 of my OPSID, my Oklahoma Paranormal Investigation Encrypted Documentation videos. So I got quite a bit more to do on that. Oh, read 3 books. And I know that sounds simple. I'm not a reader. I'm more of a podcast listener. So I want to actually read 3 books. I'm working on one right now with my current place of employment's boss. He has a mentor named Jackie Liston, and so I'm reading Jackie Liston's book. It's called, what is it called? The Through, and I guess it's his life story about how he's overcome obstacles. And so far it's so good. But yeah, 3 books. I'm also gonna try to read the second Wizard of Oz book and also this book called Two Chairs. So I'm gonna try to do all that and hopefully get more than 3 because that's the goal. Is not just to stop. This is my minimum right here. Um, I want to take 3 trips this year at least because I'm trying to save budget. I'm getting married, which is should have been something I said at the beginning, but I don't want you all into my personal life. I'm getting married though this year, so woo! Um, yeah, I went 3 trips: Eureka Springs, and 2 other locations. I went to Amarillo this year. That's my one of my guilty pleasures. A lot of people don't understand why I go to Amarillo, but I love it. I love Amarillo. And yeah, that's all I need to say about that. Um, yeah, basically, I just wanted to throw a first episode down of the Barely Awake and Highly Baked podcast. I will interview people in the future. I just wanted to get this done because I'm one of those people, I don't want to just have an idea and not do it. So I'm going to throw this out there, and hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully, it makes you want to come to the second one, and hopefully you stay around because I do have some awesome ideas in the future. I will be following Chip Mantooth. That's one of my ideas. Chip Mantooth, as he performs at the Norman Music Festival. It'll kind of be like a day of documentary thing. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully, I get to go do some ghost hunting with another music artist that's local to here, Derek Cantu. Freaking both of those people are top notch dudes. I can't wait to go hang out with them. What else do I got going on? I know I'm about to go to the gym. Um, Gosh, what is going on? Oh, I'm excited for. I just went blank. That's why you don't smoke before you get a podcast. Anyways, I'm gonna cancel this, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, I don't know why I said I was gonna cancel this when I meant I was gonna close this or whatever I was gonna say. Anyways, peace.